actually talk about the Texans for a little while? I know nobody gives a damn about the Texans, but I want to every now and then I like to chart the progress of the Texans because they're playing so well. And we'll get obviously you got a bye week for the Texans and the Cowboys, so we'll be doing some deep dive into Texans and the Cowboys in the next week or so. But have you been paying attention to the drastic improvements on offense and defense for the Texans? It's amazing. You realize the Texans they're the 7th most explosive offense in the NFL. If you're looking at explosive plays, 10+ yard rushes, 20+ yard passes. It's unbelievable. Like right now, they are, and you could make the argument they are more explosive than the Dallas Cowboys offense, which I don't think nobody would have predicted that at the beginning of the season. But yeah, they're really good. Or they're just as explosive, maybe you can say, as the Dallas Cowboys offense. Cowboys, I think, have 35 explosives. Texans have 40, which is pretty damn good. The Texans they were tracking from last season. They were 27th in scoring defense last season. They're 9th. They're top 10 this year. They were 29th in yards per carry allowed last season, which was really bad. It was 5.1 yards per carry. So basically, you get a first down run every 2 times you ran the ball against the Texans. They're 13th in 2023. Less than 4 yards per carry allowed. And Texans defense allowed 7 points on average in the fourth quarter in 2022. That was 23rd in the NFL. Now they allow 4 points in the fourth quarter. That's top 5. Offensively, 27th in pass defense in 2022. Pass offense, in 2022. 7th in 2023. 31st in third down conversion rates in 2022 at 30%. They are 6th in 2023 in third down conversion rate. They were 11th in total points. They are 11th in total points, 14th in points per game, 8th in total offense, 9th in yards per game, and they actually lead the league in rookie snaps on offense with 1,071. Pretty damn good. Remember yesterday we said they're second in the league in most snaps by non-rookie quarterbacks. Only the Rams have more snaps by non-rookie quarterbacks. And you look at the leap by the defense, Texans defense, 11th in total defense, 9th in scoring defense. The Texans have scored also, if we go offensively, 34 first quarter points. That is tied with Kansas City and Buffalo for the 6th most. I mean, the turnaround has been remarkable. Now, they're not done, and I don't know if they're going to, well, maybe now that Anthony Richardson's out, they got a chance to.
Well, think about this, Rod.
When the Texans compete in the division.
When the Texans come out of their bye week, which the Cowboys and Texans share the bye week this weekend, they'll be at Carolina, an 0-6 football team. That's a winnable game coming off your bye week, right?
Oh, yeah.
Even on the road. If they win that, they come back home to play Tampa and Baker Mayfield. That's a winnable game at home. I mean, Houston's already beaten New Orleans, a winning team, and Pittsburgh at home.
Yeah.
Then they go to Cincinnati in a big game. Then they come home for Arizona.
It's a winnable game.
They could be playing a game on November the 26th, right around Thanksgiving, hosting Jacksonville, in a game that might be in the conversation for playing within the division. That could be a huge game.
You're right, because they already got one win at Jacksonville.
Yeah, they beat Jacksonville.
Yeah,
and that, I mean, what you're saying is pretty staggering. How bad the Texans have been, and how quickly DeMeco Ryans and CJ Stroud have turned things. They're a capable team, and they're 3-3. But again, with Carolina, Tampa, Cincinnati, and Arizona, their next 4,
I know
they could come out of the bye and go 3-1 and be sitting at 6-4.
I know, and they got Denver after that Jacksonville game.
Yeah, and then the Jets.
Damn, you're right. I mean, it's crazy. Look, they could be looking at
we're talking about
8-9 wins.
All the numbers you're saying are and they should, as a young team, get better and get more capable. That's pretty encouraging if you're a Houston fan, that you're playing a last place schedule. And so it stacks up for you. The fact that you've already beaten a Pittsburgh team that is perennially a playoff team. You beat Jacksonville in Jacksonville.
Man, should have had that Atlanta game. Should have had it.
Yeah, that Atlanta game, you had the lead with a minute to play and you couldn't finish it. They played one really bad game this year. That was against Indianapolis. So it won't get a lot of national conversation about Houston, but obviously in the state of Texas, it shouldn't be unnoticed that the improvement of the Houston Texans and what they can, if they have a good month coming out of the bye week, they could be in the mix to fight Jacksonville for the division. That's crazy.
That is crazy because with Anthony Richardson out with the Colts, and we don't know what Gardner Minshew's going to do, but I'm with you. I didn't expect that to be the case. And not only do they have a rookie quarterback who's playing at a really high level, rookie head coach, rookie OC. I mean, it's just so many kind of first year, players and coaches who are just still learning on the job pretty much. And you're starting to see them excel. So a lot of optimism down in H-Town. Hey, let me ask you this, because you got Ohio roots, right?
Mm-hmm. First 8 years of my life.
There's a stigma
Rust
about
Belt, baby.
Yeah, right. There's a stigma about Ohio State quarterbacks. Is CJ Stroud the best Ohio State quarterback since when to go into the NFL? Because when they get to the NFL, they have a reputation that they don't perform at the NFL level.
Well, there's also
it doesn't
the
translate
fact,
as well.
I'll say this: having watched Ohio State football my whole life, my father is a dyed-in-the-wool, passionate Ohio State fan, so I've grown up with it.
Yeah,
he's the best passer of the football that Ohio State's ever had.
Period.
I mean that.
Unless you're talking Joe Burrow transferring.
Yeah, Joe Burrow never got to play.
Yeah,
Joe Burrow would have been. But no, I mean, if you watch Ohio State, I mean, there's a reason. I mean, Justin Fields was not a great thrower of the football. He's a great athlete playing quarterback.
Yeah.
Braxton Miller?
Dwayne Haskins
was a pretty good player.
Yeah.
But, CJ Stroud was at a different level as a passer and just a quarterback. He was really good at Ohio State. Set a lot of records. So, yeah, I mean, there are myths that are factual, and then there's, the Ohio State's always had, a lot of great athletes play quarterback, and just great players. But CJ Stroud was the most accomplished thrower and passer that the program's ever had.
Looks like it.
So, you don't know once these guys get to the NFL how they're going to flourish. But I guess what I'd say is it's not surprising Justin Fields is struggling, right? Terrell Pryor was never a quarterback. He was going to move to wide receiver. The quarterbacks have been more great athletes than great quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I think CJ Stroud was a high-level quarterback at Ohio State.
It seems like it. He is, he has blown all the Texans fans away. He is way ahead of schedule. I mean, this guy, we played the sound, the audio last week of that potential game-winning touchdown, but it was a go-ahead touchdown against the Falcons. He suggested and diagrammed and drew up the play. Didn't necessarily draw it up literally, but he came up with the go-ahead touchdown play to Dalton Schultz as a rookie. That's pretty impressive. Told the offensive coordinator, Slowick, hey, man, we should run this. And Slowick said, I agree. It's a good play. They got something special brewing down there in H-Town. Hopefully.
Well, we'll see. Next month is big, right? And D'Amico Ryan's got to keep improving that football team.